Welcome to Mic Check Waifu Waifu.
Mic check. Mic check, waifu, waifu. King, tell him. Is that you?
And spring preview, is that you?
This is episode 342 of Mic Check Waifu Waifu. As always, it's brought to you by Patreon. Patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu Waifu is where you can get early access to the video version of this podcast, where you can get access to the Patreon exclusive podcast, The After Story. It's where you can get access to the pre-show, which goes live 2 days before this episode goes live. Make sure you check out the pre-show. Very, very good pre-show this week. So make sure you check that out if you're a Patreon supporter of any tier. Thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. Special shout out to the Patreon producers, explicitly Ked, the pro from Chaotic Culture Podcast, Fear, Semi Sensei, Frozen, See Money Fingers, Dad Needs to Talk Podcast. Check out Dad Needs to Talk Podcast. Christian, the Archivist, aka Def Scythe, All for One with Matt, Rob Stone, Matthew H, and certainly last but not least, TK does Pokey Pia. God damn it, I fucked it up. We're gonna keep it anyway.
Pocopia.
Pocopia, that's what it is. I could never get that name right. I had it in my head this whole time that I was gonna say he does that because that game is all I want in this world right now.
That's crazy to me.
I want that game so bad. Anyway, I digress.
I feel you. It's right here.
Welcome to the Anime Podcast. It's brought to you every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Got a very special episode for you this week. Sorry we missed last week, but it was the little one's birthday, so obviously we wanted to celebrate that. Plus, we figured, there ain't much going on this week, so it's okay for us to take a break from one of the most consistent podcasts on the internet for anime. I would say probably the most consistent podcast for anime. So again, apologies for missing last week. But this week we have a very special episode. It is the spring preview, the 2026 spring preview episode, which always brings us joy because we get to bring in the community, share our thoughts on the spring anime that's upcoming, find our sleeper picks, build our list for spring, and go from there. So I'm excited about this week. But before we get into that, Tel, what was your episode of the week this week?
Probably Hell's Paradise by a landslide.
Oh, God, yes, bro. Hell's Paradise was truly phenomenal. But since you chose that, rightfully so, I'm going to choose, rightfully so, Fire Force. There's a lot I want to say about Fire Force. Fire Force has just been, it's probably, in my opinion, and I don't care, I like it better than JJK. I like JJK, and it might be, part of it might be, no, that can't be it. Because even though I read JJK, I still should enjoy it just as much as I do. As much as I do. But I just enjoy Hell Paradise so much more as far as just like just a shonen style anime. But Fire Force, to me, minus the first half of the season, is right there with Hell's Paradise. I like Fire Force just as much as I like Hell's Paradise, probably a little less. I still love it, and it's mostly because of the implications that's being unraveled within this. It's like objectively one of the most brilliant ways of telling a story like this, and I think it's next to Hell's Paradise. It's up there for me. It's like top 2 shonens and fucking of all time. Period.
Yeah, if Hell's Paradise didn't have the episode it had, Fire Force could have been up there, but Hell's Paradise just I don't think this season they've had a single
even close
okay episode.
Not even close to okay.
They haven't had an okay episode yet. Every episode has been amazing.
Yeah, like episode of the week worthy episodes. It's by far the best shonen this season for sure. Okay, so There is it? No, there isn't. Oh, there's something I do want to touch on before we get into the spring preview. Set some grounds, I guess, if you will. I do want to make sure that this week we set a date for our set in stone list of shows in our backlog. So 2 weeks ago, we recorded an episode 341 about shows in our top 5 shows in our backlog that we must get done.
Okay.
I think we should set a goal for when that is to be done for ourselves.
Okay.
Now I find that to be a great time because with the spring season coming up, we don't necessarily know how many we're going to have this spring, but I think it'll be good for us to at least find a way to finish those 5 shows within a time frame. What do you think is a reasonable time frame to complete? Now, again, some of these shows just need 3 episodes to complete or one, or whatever the case may be. But when do you think is a good time frame to complete these 5 shows that we have in our list for our backlog?
The one that I have the most of to watch is probably Mission Yozakura Family. And I have to finish that. So I'm gonna base it off Mission Yozakura Family and say, my personal opinion, I think we should give ourselves a month, 30 days from today, March 15th currently.
Okay, so it's March 15th.
Or we can say March 16th.
Okay. So March 16th to April 16th, completing these 5 shows. Because for me, mine would have to be Tower of God season 2. Like that. It's probably the one I got 3 out of 27 or whatever ridiculous amount.
Yeah, I think I finished that one.
Yeah, whatever ridiculous amount that is. But yeah. And then I got a lot of 12 episodes, like fully 12 episode series. So I think 30 days would be good. So our set in stone deadline for the backlog is going to be 30 days from the time we're recording this, which is March 15th, technically 16th, or will be 16th here so shortly. So yeah. All right. That's done. That's out of the way. Then we have the review for this season. For those of you who don't know, at the end of the season, we are going to review one of the shows from this season, and that will be Journal with Witch. Okay, so we rolled on it. It was random. Shout out to Christian Eric who said, I like that. I like the way y'all did it better than the way he was recommended. But we are going to be reviewing Journal with Witch at the end of the season, which is about 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? It is 2 or 3 weeks. So roughly around there. So keep that in mind. But we have to make sure that we pick a show before we watch it this season. So that's another thing that I'm trying to make sure we're on top of this time, is picking a show that we're going to review this season.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's old, new, or whatever the case may be. Maybe we'll do it the same way.
Are we picking an episode this episode?
Yeah, absolutely. To review at the end of the season. So maybe we should do it the same way, though. After our lists are complete, it'd be kind of hard, though, because we could do it, right? No, how could we? No, we could. We do it a 1 through whatever amount we have in our list. And then we choose from there.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal?
Worst case scenario. We could wait till cut week.
No.
Okay. All right.
Because I think that's a part of the spontaneity of reviewing something, right? If it's bad, we give a bad score.
It's like that.
It's just like that. Yeah, we can't find the best shows to review every season. That's counterproductive to what we want to do.
That's fair.
With our review and our taste and everything like that. So, yeah, I think that's a good plan. I didn't. Okay. All right. That being said, Tell, we get into the spring list already?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. You're starting with the viewers, right?
Yes, we always start with the viewers with the spring lists. And just for a precursor, sorry, let me explain this. So the rules of My Check Waifu seasonal picks or seasonal list creating, it goes like this for those who are new and uninitiated. Our community, including us, do the same thing. We drop one sleeper pick, which is a new show that you know nothing about that looks interesting from the cover and synopsis. you have to watch this season. Like, you have to watch it this season. So that's the one sleeper pick. Then you give us your most anticipated shows as well as like the shows you're most excited about this season and shows that you're adding to your watch list. So there is, in the show notes, there will be a link to the Annie List spring list. So while you're listening to it, whatever podcast services you're listening on that you're going to rate us on and give us all the support and love and specialness there's a link to that list in our show notes. So make sure you check that out. It'll be in the description of the YouTube video, etc. That you can follow along with us and create your Annie List. Make sure you follow us on Annie List too. Profiles will be in there as well. Okay. Yeah. So we pick from that list and we just build the list from there using Annie List. So without further ado, let's do further. Tell, you want to start off with Crystal?
Crystal, most anticipated. Welcome to Demon School. Aruma-kun, season 4, and The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, season 2. Her sleeper pick is The Ramparts of Ice. And her list, we reading off her whole list?
Sure. Okay.
Classroom Elite season 4. Yeah, she got the dates listed and everything. Oh my goodness, Crystal. Agents of 4 Seasons, Dance of Spring season 4. Go For It, Nakamura-kun, Always a Catch, The Ramparts of Ice, Haibara's Teenage New Game, Dr. Stone's Science Future Part 3, The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 4, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, Season 2, Welcome to Demon School, Aruma-kun, Season 4, An Observation Log of My Fiancé Who Calls Herself a Villainess. Even a Replica Can Fall in Love, ReZero Starting Life in Another World, Season 4. Scenes from Awajami, Botan Kamina Fully Blossoms When Drunk. With Story of Wand and Sword, Season 2, I Want to End This Love Game. And she has dates to match. So if you want to check out her list, you see when those drop.
You join our Discord, discord.mikecheckwife.com to get access to that. Yeah, so with that being said, let's read Crystal Sleeper. I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to be my sleeper. And it might end up still being, because I'm tired of not picking the ones I want to pick because Crystal picked it. But The Ramparts of Ice, so the socially inept Harigawa Koyuki maintains a wall between herself and other people. She spends her time in high school alone until she meets Amamiya Minato, a boy who keeps trying to get close who keeps trying to close the distance between them for some reason. The loner Kiyuki and the popular Miki, the boundaryless Minato, and the kind basketball player Yuta. This story is about 4 complicated and confused young people and their mixed up lives. This is one that I saw when me and Tell discussed in Discord while we weren't going to record the show this week. This was going to be my sleeper pick. I should have known Crystal was going to pick it because, to be honest, I can't see the English titles for some reason.
I'll tell you something
in my Annie list.
When I scrolled past when we were talking about this randomly, and I saw that was the one I said that was going to be a sleeper.
I know.
I'm not lying to
I'm like,
you.
this is
I
probably
didn't
the
even
one he
read
was
it.
talking about. Yeah.
That's literally the one I was thinking about.
Yeah. I saw. Never mind. Anyway, that being said, Crystal, thank you for the list. We'll see what my sleeper is by the end of this episode. Okay. I'll go to All For One Matt. All For One Matt, which is a Patreon producer. Thank you so much for supporting us, brother. We appreciate you. Remember, at the end of the season, we got to do All That Matters. Brought to you by All For One Matt. The most anticipated returning shows: Wistoria Season 2, The Angel Spoils Me Rotten Season 2. Most anticipated new show is Witch Hat Atelier. Tell if you want to pull that up for me. And the sleeper pick is The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King.
Yeah, I was pulling up his sleeper, but Witch Hat Atelier. In a world where everyone takes wonders like magic, spells, and dragons for granted, Coco is a girl with a simple dream. She wants to be a witch. But everybody knows magicians are born, not made, and Coco was not born with a gift for magic. Resigned to her unmagical life, Coco is about to give up on her dream to become a witch until the day she meets Q-Free, a mysterious traveling magician. After secretly seeing Q-Free perform a magic in a way she's never seen before, Coco soon learns what everybody knows might not be the truth and discovers that her magical dream may not be as far away as it may seem.
There's a lot of people talking about that one, so I couldn't pick that one as my sleeper even if I wanted to. So many people talking about it. Okay, The warrior princess and the barbaric king, Serafina della Villamont, the strongest female knight in the West, was sent to subjugate the barbaric tribes of the East. But her mission fails spectacularly. She's captured alive, imprisoned, humiliated, and dreading what horrific torture she'll endure, she asks to be put to death. To her surprise, rather than tearing her limb from limb, the tribe leader asks for her hand in marriage. Will Serafina face a cruel and abusive arranged marriage? Or will she discover that these tribes aren't as barbaric as she was led to believe? Now, this is something we have to go back to for the other two that we've read. But this is done by a studio called Mondo. They have not much under their belt. Some older ones from 2010. Oramo, which I read, which is not a good one. I mean, not that I read. I watched, not a good one. Cosplay Paradise. What the fuck is that? A bunch of edgy stuff. Just a bunch of edgy stuff, it looks like.
Is that their bag, though?
Lucifer and a Biscuit Hammer, the show that Crystal watched all the way through. I ain't never gonna let her live that down. Yeah, not a lot of good stuff. I guess Villainous level 99. I may be a hidden boss or something like that. Yeah, they don't have much. So I'm a little worried about this one, but obviously you'll give it a try. What was the one Crystal's had?
Crystal Ramparts of Ice.
Yeah, Ramparts of Ice. Here it is. This one is done by Studio Kai. It's gonna fucking smack. Studio Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Studio Kai did 7 time loop. Do I need to say more?
I mean, you can. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah. I'm already familiar with Studio Kai's game. This one is going to be a beaut.
And which Hat Atelier, which is another one we're talking about, not anyone's sleeper yet. They're by Bug Films.
Oh,
which did Zom 100.
Yeah, they came on the scene hot. Because albeit Zom 100 wasn't the best show, but it looked spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Undeniably great. Moving on to our guy Kilo.
All right. Kilo, most anticipated. Demon of the Shadow Realm and Liar Game. Sleeper. Mao.
I'll pull up that Damon one. Or Demon, sorry. It's spelled like Damon.
Let's see. Mao. Nanako passes through a portal into the Taisho era, where exorcist Mao reluctantly rescues her from the jaws of a grotesque yokai. When Nanako gets back to the present, she discovers she has some new incredible abilities. She returns to the past looking for answers, only to get caught up in Mao's investigation of a series of gruesome murders. As her questions about herself multiply, Nanako learns that Mao is cursed by a cat demon named Byoki, and so is his sword. If anyone but Mao attempts to wield it, they are doomed. But when Mao's life is in jeopardy, Nanako picks up his blade and swings it.
Oh. Demons of the Shadow Realm. Now, okay, I'm going to speak after I read this. In a remote village, under the watchful eyes of 2 stone guardians, the young Uriel contentedly lives off the land while staying close to the only family he has left, Asa, his precious twin sister. Asa, meanwhile, carries out a mysterious duty, in quotes, on behalf of the village while locked in a cage. Why is Asa a prisoner? And what other secrets do Uriel's otherwise idyllic home hide? Now, this is going to be done by a studio. This is Bones Film. Bones did My Hero Academia Vigilante Season 2, Gachi Akata, the My Hero final season. Like they got some heat under their belt as far as like produced shows. Now it's also produced by Square Enix. Then not only this, but I did hear that this is the guy who's done Full Metal Alchemist, which we're going to read a little bit later from the guy Rob Stone. So this could either be one of two things. This could either be Hell's Paradise For those who are not watching the video version, my hand is all the way up to the sky because it's top tier. Or it could be the show that we don't want to talk about anymore.
Moonrise?
No. What? The show we don't want to talk about anymore.
I'm thinking about what was that? Was the anime we watched last year?
No, it's this season, brother.
No, I'm telling you, a show we don't want to talk about, Moonrise.
No, that's not what I'm referring to because it's either going to be between Hell's Paradise or it's going to be between Senses to be a Hero.
Yeah.
That's the gap that I'm looking at between the two. I didn't want to say the name again because I said I want to avoid talking about that shitty show ever again. But I do think it's going to be, those are two shonen shows that while I think both creators are known to be quality creators, of each Hell's Paradise and Sense to be a Hero are known to be quality creators. This one is known to be a quality creator, but it could again then be terrible or really good. So I'm praying it's going to be really good. Because it's Full Metal Alchemist. Like, come on, man. You know? Come on. All right. Who's next?
We just hit Kilo, right? So
yeah. TK does switch too. My spring 26 watch list. Very short list this season. There's absolute bangers returning and hopefully a few new bangers to keep it exciting. He says all 9. He says all 9. Most anticipated, Wistoria season 2, Demons of the Shadow Realm, and then his sleeper. He think he's slick. Which Hat Atelier. Now maybe he doesn't know anything about Which Hat Atelier, so we're going to give him the credit and say that he doesn't know anything about it, even though it's been talked about all over X and Blue Sky and Facebook anime groups and everywhere else that I've seen. But I digress. He says, continuing, reincarnated as a slime season 4, Wistoria, Ascendance of a Bookworm season 4, and then the new shows, Akane Abashi, Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King, Marriage Toxin, that sounds like slice of life slop, Demons of the Shadow Realm, Petals of Reincarnation, and then Which Hat Atelier. I like the way he does his list. It is a very short list for TK because TK be going all out with shows. But that's interesting.
So I got Akane Banashi here. He didn't spell it right. Sorry. Okay. It's Akane Banashi, and let's see. With only your voice and body master the art, Akane Uzaki. Captivated since childhood by the magical performances. Let me just click on the actual picture. All right. Captivated since childhood by the magical performance of her father, Shinta Arakawa witnesses a shocking incident during his decisive performance for promotion to Shinuchi, which is Master Rank. 6 years later, now a high school student, she sets her sights on becoming a Shinuchi herself, pushing forward in the highly competitive world of Rakugo. A passionate and authentic Rakugo drama begins now.
Interesting. What studio is that by?
We are looking at Studio Zex, and they have produced Shadowverse, Flame Art, Poketoon.
Nothing really, huh?
It's a lot of it's like a card game anime, and then some older stuff that has ecchi.
Well, another one he had in this list was Marriage Toxin. For centuries, the deadly arts have been perfected by those known as the Masters. Among them, the Poison Masters of the 5 great families hold the most fearsome power and influence. Hikaru Giro, heir to the Poison Masters, Giro family, has lived his entire life in the underworld, far removed from love or marriage. But when the Giro family head decrees that Hikaru's sister must bear an heir to preserve the bloodline by force if necessary, Hikaru resolves to protect her at all cost. It is then that Hikaru encounters Make Kinosaki, a brilliant marriage swindler who becomes the target of his latest job. Realizing that the only way of solving the family's succession problem and protecting his sister is through marriage. There's more. Hikaru impulsively asks Mei for help in finding a bride. And they're probably going to end up together. This looks interesting. This is again done by Bones Film, produced by Bandai Namco Filmworks. Now it's again one of two things. It's going to look great, probably, more than likely. It's going to look fantastic because again, Bones Film is really good. But being produced by Bandai Namco, yeah, it's up in the air. It's up in the air, but it's added to the list regardless.
I mean, it'll most likely look good regardless.
Yeah, true. Then last but certainly not least, oh no, he has Petals of Reincarnation. What's that one? Look that up. Synopsis on that one.
Petals of Reincarnation. Hold on.
I got to put up. Petals of Reincarnation. Toya Shinji is talentless. He's tried everything, but he can't seem to excel at anything, no matter how hard he tries. Then he meets Hayato, a Kendo champion, humanity's protector. She uses a stem of reincarnation to draw on the abilities of her past lives, but it only works when she slits her own throat. And now she wants Toya to join her. What in the fuck is this? This is done by Ben 10 Film. This is the only thing they've done. Never heard of them. I don't know how I feel about watching somebody slit their own throat every week.
That'd be the best anime this season, brother.
I'll try it, but I'm not okay with that. I don't like implied suicide. Okay. Interesting stuff there in that list. Very weird season this season.
Yeah, I can already tell you. I'm not mad at this season because it's got some absolute heat, but I might not watch a ton this season. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's an interesting conversation that we need to have after this is all said and done. All right, last but certainly not least, a producer outside of TK, also being a producer. Thank you so much, TK. We appreciate you. Tell if you don't mind doing the honors of reading our guy Rob Stone.
All right. Rob Stone, sorry. Returning shows, ReZero is, as always, a standout, but I am, if anything, more excited for Ascendance of Bookworm to return. I benched the whole show in a week when a few years ago, so I am really looking forward to jumping back into the world. I'm also going to watch Wisteria Season 2, but it's not on the same level as those two. Out of the new shows, my most anticipated is Hat Atelier, a classical coming-of-age fantasy story with a consistent magic system. The manga is phenomenal, and the anime looks to be translating the art well. Marriage Toxin is also a fun action series with some heart and a lot of comedy. Should be a good watch. Sleepers. I've not read Akane Banashi, but I've heard good things about it. Didn't you? Same with Demons of the Shadow Realm being by the author from Alchemist. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with I want to end this love game, though. I want to start reading the manga, so this may give me a nudge if it's good. Or, as with T-Bait, if anything is really, really bad, it seems like the premise is similar to Kaguya Love War.
Okay, so a sleeper is I want to end this love game.
In this love game.
Okay, so I'll read that one. The first step to winning the love game is saying I love you. So how do you lose? By admitting you're in love? Let the games begin. Since childhood, Yakiya Asagi and Miku Sakura have played the love game, where they tried to fluster each other with simple "I love you," but after falling in love for real and refusing to admit it, neither of them can afford to lose this battle. After leaving behind his image as a quiet nerd, Yakiya's ready to break hearts and take names with the ultimate high school glow up. Well, he's really just got one girl in his sights. His best friend, Miku. Using her favorite shoujo manga as his weapon, he's ready to pin her to the wall, gaze at her with a perfect smolder. Will his moves get her heart racing? This is interesting. This is done by Felix Film. Felix Film does MF Ghost, which y'all know
looks great.
Yeah, it looks great. It's me and Tell shit. I absolutely love MF Ghost. Scooped up by S Rank Adventurer. That looked terrible. But A Hair Sign, season 2 was pretty good. And then You Are Miss Servant, they got the most notorious talker, runs the world. Great. Damn, hold on. Felix Film got some heat.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of computer games turned anime that is fairly ecchi that I'm not going to mention here. Neat, man. Hold on. That's a good sleeper pick. It's a good sleeper pick. I'm definitely curious as to see if it's like Love is War, if it's like, what's the other one? The one with the girl with all the, she acted these different personalities and the guy like, it could be like that too, which I hope it's not. I don't think it will be.
Yeah. Did you finish that one? I thought you didn't like that one.
No, I didn't finish it at all. Yeah. Did you read the Akane Bash?
Akane Banashi? Yes.
Banashi. Okay, you did. And that's it for the community. Short list for the community this season. Usually we get Frozens. I miss hearing from Frozen. Let's go Frozen if you want to drop it so we'll read it next week. That'd be great. There's quite a few people we're missing. Christian the Archivist. Dad needs to talk.
It's
Money Fingers.
First quarter of the year. They all probably busting their butts.
We're missing so many. So if y'all can get us y'all list, that would be greatly appreciated because we can read it next week. I don't give a shit. I'd love to read it next week as well. So
yes,
if y'all can get it to us, that'd be great. I don't like missing y'all's either. So yeah. All right, now it's our turn to go through the list and find shows we deem interesting. Now I do want to start this off by saying I am solely disappointed in everyone. Except for probably Rob Stone, but I'm still slightly disappointed in him because he put Ascendant of the Bookworm above it. But fucking the most anticipated for us, Mike Check Wife was of course ReZero. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we
Every
doing?
time.
I physically like jolted a little when nobody said ReZero other than Rob Stone, right? Like let me just validate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All for One Matt, Crystal, TK, Kilo. Maybe we're unique here. But they know us, man. They know we fucking love
You already
ReZero.
know what's going to happen.
Like,
we love ReZero. That's going to be
greatest anime of all time.
Easy.
Of all time. Now Free Run is up there. Free Run could be could be the GOAT. But no, it's just so much world in ReZero that I'm invested in. There's so many characters I'm invested in. There's so much brilliant storytelling that it just can't be. It's intense. It's sad, emotional. ReZero season 4. I am so anticipating it. Let me see. World premiere of episode 1 screened at Luki Comics in Games on November 1. Or it was before the Japanese broadcast. See something. 19 episodes.
Great.
Now we talking.
Cooking.
23 days. Okay. Tell. What else are we most excited for?
Clash from the Elite.
Yes, man. I love Tell, man. I love Tell so much. Of course. It's the fourth
I feel like
season.
that's obvious.
Yeah. 16 episodes. One of the best psychological dramas on the internet. On the anime's verse, period, right? Psychologically wise.
Yeah.
I don't know if, I guess ReZero would be the better one, but but of this ilk, the detective-esque kind of game type of show, this is probably one of the best ever. It might be.
I imagine Polow will be happy with this one, but the Angel Next Door spoils me rotten season 2.
Yes, of course. When that came out, we were gushing all over the place.
We're both very excited about that.
Now, the time I got...
Go ahead.
So I was just about to say, the time I got reincarnated as a slime, having like 50 episodes, is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking forward to it because it's the final season. So that's exciting as well. Sorry.
I'll take it. With Story of Wand and Sword, which
yes,
I'm very happy with how that first season went. This is
brilliant.
one that I am stoked about, especially as an action anime.
We want to talk about a consistent power system. We want to talk about letting the viewers cook the shows, dynamically changing story threads, nice character growth. It's with story of Wand of Sword is special. It's a special one. Undeniable.
Dr. Stone, Core 3.
Yes.
That Stone has been phenomenal this final season.
Oh my God, I can't believe it's about to be over.
They've been going crazy. I do want it to be over. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like they've been cooking.
Yeah, it's a
with propane and charcoal at the same time. I don't know if that's even plausible, but they've been doing it.
It's the perfect way not to overstay your welcome, man. And when you can do that, which I think also Hell's Paradise is going to do too. Not entirely sure, but Fire Force and Dr. Stone are two great shows that are not overstaying their welcome. Like, shit, I even fucking think Gachi Akata is overstayed his welcome with all the
in one season.
In one season, to be honest. But yeah, like perfect rap. 3 cores though. That's a little OD.
Yeah.
But
and then now only for the slopness that it is. Because I do enjoy slop sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Rent a Girlfriend.
Ew. What the fuck did you bring that up for?
I'm gonna watch it.
You're watching that shit?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
What in the love? What in the? I didn't even know that was here.
I'm not gonna read it, but I'm definitely gonna watch it.
300 chapters I read of that shit. I am not watching that. You couldn't force me to watch it with somebody else's eyes. I am not doing that shit. No. Ugh. What we talking about in the pre-show? Misophonia? I feel like that, right? I'm angry. I'm pissed.
What they say, you got the ick?
I'm so angry. I hate that fucking show. What did everyone say? Crystal Ascendant Bookworm one? I have to add that to my list because I have never seen that. A lot of good things about it I heard from Dad Needs to Talk podcast. Shout out to Dad Needs to Talk podcast. Crystal and Rob Stone put it over ReZero. It's interesting.
Yeah.
A shame that the beginning after the end is coming back with probably one of the best parts of the series that I'm not going to watch. So
what if it's just so much better though?
I don't think it will be. And this is crazy because when I tell you this part in the manhwa or comic, because it's American, this part in the comic, oh my God, this is what got me hooked and able to watch 140 or able to watch or read 150 something chapters until I was fully caught up. I think it just continued as season 2, which I need to get back into. But yeah, it was literally the reason why I'm like, yeah, this fucking is goated. But not watching it.
So sad they dropped the ball like that.
Not even gonna touch it. Yeah, this is the Ascendant Bookworm one that I need to catch up on apparently, so can't add that to the list, sadly. Is this Irregular Magic High School? Oh, it's the movie.
Yes, it's a movie, yeah.
Oh shit, I really got it. That's a part of my backlog, so I really got to complete that. Farming Life in Another World 2 this season? I had no idea. Now, this is an absolute cozy show that I don't know if y'all watched it, but it was spectacular. Truly, truly spectacular. Cozy show. If you're not familiar with it.
I have not watched it.
Really? You didn't watch that with me that season?
I don't think so.
Let's double check that. Hold on. You really didn't watch this?
What is it called?
Farming Life in Another World. That's the first season anyway. Yeah, it says you completed it.
Oh, I can't. I thought I was looking at that and I thought I did, but I assumed that I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's the Kingdom Management one where he has these monster or these
I know it.
Fantasy
Yeah, I know
people.
it.
Yeah, it's
I know
spectacular. I can't wait. I can't wait for more of that. It was super cozy, super easy to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very hard.
I know exactly what I'm looking at now.
Let's see here. Welcome to Demon School, Aruma-kun season 4. A lot of people were excited about that. Couldn't care less. But I might try. I might try to watch the first 3. Who knows?
Setting this is watching that Ramparts of Ice.
Yeah, man. so irritated. Crystal always pick the same one I pick. Somebody did mention Liar Game. Let's read this. Liar Game.
Where's it at?
It's in there. It comes out April 7th. But it says, Liar Game. Wishing she would live up to the ideal. Kenzaki Noah's father named her Thrustly for honesty. Now has more than lived up to her father's wishes, even exceeding them in earning the label of foolishly honest girl. This makes Niall the least qualified candidate for the high-stakes Liar Game, where winning requires deceiving the opponent out of their money and losing means receiving massive debt. However, that doesn't stop a box containing 100 million yen in cash, a card informing her of her participation in the game from arriving at her doorstep, nor does it stop her from being promptly tricked out of her entire sum of money. Upon hearing that a genius swindler, responsible for the bankruptcy of her major corporation, read more, is being released from jail, now goes to the swindler, Shinichi Akiyama, to enlist his help. With that, the two are drawn into the dark, greed-filled, and deceptive world of the Liar Game. This is about to be garbage. I can guarantee you it's going to be garbage. Wait, maybe not now. Let me shut the fuck up before I talk, because the studio Madhouse, when your studio has pool, like if your studio Madhouse, you have pool in my eyes for me to even give something I feel
chance.
It's going to be like King's Game a try. Everybody know Madhouse from Freerin. Yeah, I mean, you just Orb, Overlord, fucking Gen AI, My Love Story, Yamada Kun at level 999. Like, it's just, Madhouse is legendary. So that, because of your studio, you got me to add this bullshit to my list. Now I hope it's good, because I was not interested. I'll be honest.
Look at that. And I know you're not gonna watch it, but I'm willing to give this a try. Aojima Hyake, Aojima Opera School, where countless girls from across country flock in hopes of one day standing on the big stage. As they work toward achieving their dreams of stardom, their time at Aojima is filled with as much friendship and admiration as competition and jealousy. The precious feelings of girls who are at once both classmates and rivals tenderly captured in the portraits of an ensemble cast. This is also done by Madhouse. But the artwork on here, like visually, to me, looks stunning. And I feel like it's going to be one of those emotional tales that, because of Madhouse on the art on this,
on the
is going to probably
twos.
actually go crazy. Yeah. Because emotionally, some stories can be good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But because they're not portrayed properly, they might fall flat. Madhouse on the ones and twos on their, like, they on the keys, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, indeed. I cannot deny that. Sorry, I'm just fixing my list up. Remember, if you're using any list, it's easier to set it as watching so that it shows up in your list at the bottom, and then when it starts to air, it'll pop up to show, hey, boom, this is just aired, so that it'll be on your front page on your any list. So set it as watching. It's easier to manage your list that way. If you're using any list, you should be using any list. Not a sponsor, but should be. Yeah, let's do this. That Akane Banashi one too. I was disinterested, but it's on a couple people's list. It seems to be the matching pair this week or this season. So, okay, what is this one here? I gotta get the English title. Okay, here we go. Now, hold on. This is a Polow ass show already from just the title, the synonym of the title anyway. I became friends with the second cutest girl in my class, which is passive aggressive compliment. But Maki Miyahara, was a loner. Oh, sorry. Makane Makihara was a loner boy in my class until I made my first friend, Yumi Asanagi. Asanagi is always at the center of attention, and boys consider her to be the second cutest girl in the class. I thought I was just a guy in the shadows, living in a completely different world from her. But it turned out that she liked B movies too. B movies. Now Asagi secretly comes over to my house on Fridays after school. We have a great time together and we share the same interest in movies, games, and manga. Sit next to me and we read manga together. This is my bed. This is my bed for now. Come on, come over here. Isn't that a bit too close, Anasagi-san? Interesting. This is done by Studio Connect. Ooh. Now, Studio Connect
I've heard them before.
Yeah, because they did Shy Hero and the Assassin Princesses. Now it looks great. They did Undead Unwanted Adventurer. Also looks great as well. But they also done Ayakashi Triangle, which is the one where that dude gets turned into that girl. And it's not great.
Not great.
They did do Strike the Blood though. I do like Strike the Blood. I never finished the series, but I got most of it done. Okay. I'll give it a try. It seems like it's going to be another one of those ones that falls in that category of like, fucking boy girl relationship, survive, that type of stuff. All right.
Okay, that's this one right here. Actually, I don't have. It's not showing up in English for me, but I got it right here. Let me add Liar Game as well. And then,
sorry, we're just
that's the Love Game.
Going down a list to see what we can find here.
Yes. Let's see what this is.
What you got?
Kanen-sama wa Akumade Chore. I'm not sure, but a beautiful and alluring devil that devours human souls has descended. Kanan, the gourmet devil, descends upon the high school in the human world to devour young, sweet souls, and her first sacrifice is Yuji Kyoju.
This is not for you.
It's not for me.
It's
a high privilege to be. Was it?
It's called Kana-san is easy as hell, and it's ecchi, nudity, all that.
It's high privilege to be devoured by yours truly. Be thankful and fear creature. However, for some reason, she and Kyogi ended up making a romantic contract for the innocent Kanan, who has over 1,000 years without experiencing first love. Every day is filled with excitement going through. You know what, though? Hear me out. I started reading this. Yeah.
It's done by Studio Kai, which is also doing Ramparts of Ice.
I definitely started reading this.
Definitely going to be the ecchi slot that I like.
Mm-hmm. This already looks just like the manga.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know you had that in you. I'm going to add it to my list.
Neighbors next door, brother.
If you know, you know. But I'm going to add it to my list. I'm probably not. These ecchi ones that I've come to determine that I don't ever finish. I maybe watch 2 or 3 episodes and I like, it'd be all I could muster. So Who knows? I got one for you. Gals can't be kind to otaku. Meet Takia Seo, an otaku who sits beyond the popular gals in class. Ichi and Amane, since they're from different taste, you wouldn't expect them. I gotta look up this word. I'm sorry. I don't like see a word in quotation marks that I can't read or understand here. There we go. Definition here. And I want to know how you pronounce it as well.
Cast.
Casts. Okay, so it's just cast, but it's spelled C-A-S-T-E. Which I ain't never heard of before. Okay. Since they're people from different castes, you wouldn't expect them to have much in common. But when the worlds collide over a borrowed eraser, Takio slips up about his favorite anime. And Amane is rather quick to correct him. She says she's not a fan, but her familiarity with the series suggests otherwise. Could she be a fellow geek? Yeah, okay. Okay, now we talking. And the art style looks gorgeous, by the way. It got like a Sailor Moon type of art style. Round eyes, etc. Definitely getting added to this.
This getting added to the list. I'm gonna tell you right off the top. This name, I can already tell you what kind of anime this is. I'm gonna watch it though, or at least watch a bit of it. The strongest job is apparently not a hero or a sage, but an appraiser. Provisional.
It's a provisional title, or that's the whole title?
That's the title. Hibiki, a high school student who was suddenly transferred to another world, wanders alone in a vast
slow down. Give it some breath. Use some commas.
Okay,
I couldn't understand anything you were saying.
Okay. Hibiki, a high school student who was suddenly transferred to another world, wanders alone in a vast grassland of fantasy world where monsters inhabit. All he has are non-combat skills such as appraisal from a hopeless situation. He is saved by encounters and his all-powerful abilities blossom. And another world and adventure tale of miraculous reversal cheats burst forth.
Yeah, I'm for that. It's done by Studio Flat, which don't know
First
anything
episode
about
released
it.
on April 2nd, by the way.
Okay. They did Banner from the Heroes Party. I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. Did love that show. That's dope. Okay, no, I'm all for it. Damn, okay. That's very intriguing. That was one of the ones that had ridiculous names that until you dive into it, you couldn't see what it really was.
Right.
Oh, here we go. This is Botan Kamina fully blossoms when drunk. Uh-oh. Okay, Kamina Botan is a 20-year-old college student. At the welcome party for her dorm she was assigned to, the dorm leader Ibuki gives her a highball to drink, and she becomes tipsy, leading her to involvement with Ibuki from now on. A tipsy girl's comedy. Yeah, I'm not watching that. That was enough for me to say no. Much appreciate that.
Same. Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw the same thing and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good on that. I'm go ahead and not even finish that. As soon as you said that, I was like, yep.
That's a big no.
You feel me. You feel me 100%. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good on that one. That is not made for me.
Very much so. What about this one, though? Agents of the Four Seasons. Let me make sure there's not anything I'm not for. Okay, here we go. Agents of the Four Seasons. Once upon a time, there was a winter. Period. Okay. Winter was once the only season in the world, but such an existence was too lonely to bear. And so it created spring to love. Before long, the earth wished for more time to rest in the cycle. Summer and autumn were born. The ones who carry the cycle are called the agents of the Four Seasons. Inagaku and the vernal agent disappeared from the land 10 years ago, taking upon the season of spring with her. Now that the incredible hardships, she has returned to restore the cycle to its proper state, and as in the myth passed down since the dawn of time, she sends her love to winter. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that either. But I saw that it was done by Wit Studio. So that's what made me give it a read. But I'm not gonna watch it. It's on Crystal's list though.
Let her tell us how it is.
Yeah, I believe in her. It's a lot of slice of life stuff too this season. Like this one here. This one, go for it. Nakamura-kun. Nakamura is a shy boy who falls in love at first sight with one of his classmates. His dreamy high school classmate Hirose, but there's a problem. They haven't met yet. And Nakamura is a total klutz who might bungle things before they even begin. Yeah, it's not for me. It's a boy's love. Oh, thank you.
All right. What about this one? It's called Eren the Southpaw, or Hida Rikiki, Eren. It's Asakuri Kuichi is a young designer working for an advertising agency. Lost and confused after being dropped from a project he worked hard to secure, He travels to the Yokohama Museum of Art. This is the place where many years ago he first encountered the talented Eren, the start of an inspirational adult ensemble drama about creatives.
It's sports? Is that what I?
Nope, it's art.
Art. Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
That's an abstract anime this season.
Very. Whoa. Here we go now. Hold on now. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you.
Here, what is it, brother?
This is Hibara's Teenage New Game Plus. We all have embarrassing memories or deep regrets from high school, right? Socially anxious college senior Natsuki Hibari sure does. When he thinks back on the time of his life, all he has are fleeting fantasies of a happy adolescence that could have been. Imagine his bewilderment and surprise then when he implicably finds himself 7 years in the past. 1 month before the first year of high school, can Hibara avoid his previous mistakes? Makes his way to the top of the school social pyramid and end up with the girl of his dreams? Or will he be forced to relive 3 years of solitude as the most hated guy in school? He'll need all the help he can get in order to succeed, from workout regimen to online how-to guides, a childhood friend, and plenty of sheer willpower. Watch Hibara take a second shot at his teenage years. Whoa. Done by Studio Comet. Studio Comet has done A Salad Bowl of Eccentrics, which is a great show, by the way. Anything else of note here? No.
I think I got everything I'm gonna add to my list, man.
Yeah, nothing else to add of note from them. Studio Comet. Interesting. Okay. So you think you're done?
I think I'm done.
You know what? I think I am too.
Yeah, let me see.
Going through here. What we could find here if there's anything else we missed.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Very short list in comparison. Oh. A lot of etchy stuff this season for some reason.
It is, man.
Don't know why that is. Etchy sells? Or at least
make a if they want you to sit back and make a crazy face while they do the thing. That's crazy.
Weird. Very, very weird. Huh. Nobody's watching the Droplets of God. Okay, all right. Well.
I added it to my list, but I don't think it's gonna be one that's gonna stay around, which is why I chose not to talk about it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I got one more.
All right.
Even a replica can fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
On the days when Suano is sick or not feeling like going to school, she's called to take her place. Who's called? She was born to this world when Sano wished to have a substitute. No one knows she exists, but she tries to do her best for Sano whenever she is called. One day she talks to Sonata, one of her classmates. They become friends. But soon he notices that she's different from the original Sano. He was the first who did. She tells him to talk only with her and when she flips her hair. Oh, only with her when she flips her hair. Sonata does like she told him. And they enjoy their time together. As they begin to become closer, she realizes that she has special feelings towards Sonata, but doesn't know what would happen to her if she, a replica, falls in love. Interesting concept.
I kind of feel like that could be a really good surprise anime. Like it could pop out and be crazy good.
Done by Studio Voil. Nothing. They got nothing at all. Yeah, you could be right. You'll be right. I'll add it. I'll give it 3.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me, because I feel like I have a little bit of hope that that'll be good, which makes me want to watch it.
All right, Tel. How many you got?
30 exactly.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, I have about 8 that are almost guaranteed going to get dropped.
Oh, damn.
just to be completely fair. But I want to at least give them a shot.
All right. So I have 21. Technically. We're going to add this one too. All right. So I guess we choose now?
You ready to choose your sleeper? Or did you already choose your sleeper?
No. Yeah, I think I got it. I'll let you go first.
No. If you already got yours, because I'm not sold on mine yet.
I wanted it to be Ramparts of Ice, but we know that is Crystal's pick. So I'm not going to make that my pick. But my pick is going to be Barbaric Teenage New Game Plus. It's going to be my sleeper pick.
New Game Plus, of course, they got you. Please don't hate me, Polow.
I'm going to hate you. It's going to be something I don't want to watch, but I'm going to be forced to.
I feel like it's going to be so bad, bro. But I'm thinking about Blue Period and how good that was.
Oh, no. What's that shit called again? What was it called?
Not Blue Period. It wasn't called Blue Period, was it?
It was called Blue Period. What was it called? Because I didn't add it to my list because I had no fucking interest.
Hold on, give me a second, bro.
What was it called? I don't even know what it was.
No, because I don't know. If it's about to be a detriment to your health, I don't want to do that to you.
No. It won't be a detriment to my health. I'm just being facetious.
Hideriki no Eren. Or I think Eren the Southpaw.
Is it an A Eren?
Eren, like Eren Yeager.
Oh, this is about to be garbage. Okay, but I'll add it. Who are these studios? Yeah. Studio MD?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Studio MD did Platinum in. All right. Well, let's add it. Interesting stuff. Okay, now we pick the reviewer.
All right. Now the review.
So let me recount because I think you got more than I do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yes, I ended up with 22 on my 23 on my list now. So Tel, roll the random number generator.
I kind of just see what I want to. I'd rather read in the middle. Let's go ahead and. You said 22?
23.
23. Number 7. Lucky number 7.
Now here I'm gonna set this rule now. Now I don't know what number 7 is, but it can be returning shows. It has to be something new. So 1, 2,
Yeah, number 7 is close to returning.
6, 7, 8, 7. So that's Dr. Stone. So reroll.
12.
9, 10, 11, 12. You didn't have this one on your list though. I became friends with the second cutest girl in my class.
All right, let's do it.
All right. That's what we're reviewing. I didn't know you had it on your list. Okay.
I didn't, but let's make it happen.
That is the review one. It's going to be bad probably, but here we are.
Yep, I do got it on my list already.
Clean. All right. Until with that, that's a wrap for the 2026 spring preview. Now, overall thoughts on the season before we wrap up.
I love that I don't feel over encumbered already.
Yes.
So I'm excited for this actually.
I feel like we're spoiled this season. We're spoiled with returning shows. I don't care if every new show that we've picked and added to our list is terrible. I'm gonna be satiated with just the returning. I mean, you got fucking ReZero for fuck's sakes. That alone is enough to keep me happy.
Yeah, I think easily the first 7 shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally.
No, big time.
The first 7 shows are amazing or going to be great watches. And then we have other stuff in here that's just already either good as well. So we have like 10 returning shows possibly per list.
Yeah. And don't forget, Mission Use the Core Family Season 2 is in there. I didn't even realize that.
Right.
We still both got to catch up on that, so it's kind of hard to even choose.
But with that, there's so much that's like already promised good.
Yeah. Everything else could be terrible, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, but I'm at Polow Born Flower on all social media.
I'm at King Telliano on all social media.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like us. Like the video. Rate us on all podcast services. And as always, Mike, check.
You're now tuned into Mic Check Waifu Waifu. Is that you?